Welcome to the Learn Faster podcast, Learn Fast Online. This is episode 16. And today, in this episode, I want to talk to you about how to generate leads with a fridge magnet. Yep, you heard that right. Generate leads with a fridge magnet. Bear with me, all will be revealed. This is something I have taught to thousands of people over the years. But it's a massively successful strategy for lead generation, and especially if you are, for example, in insurance and you're insuring someone's home, an outside property, a garage or something like that they've got. If you're doing landscape work, if you're doing garden maintenance, if you're building, for example, conservatory or a new loft extension, or you're putting new windows and doors, anything where you're visible and it's likely to be interesting, whatever it is you do is likely to be interesting to neighbours either side. And it goes something like this. So you've secured the job, everything's okay, and you turn up on the day, and then you ask the person in question that you're going to do the work for, or for example, let's just say in this instance, you're doing new front door, back door windows, that kind of thing. And you ask them if it was okay if you just introduce yourself to the neighbours, just in case there's a bit of noise and you want them to know where the noise is coming from. You'll try and keep it down as much as possible. However, you just want to let them know exactly what's happening and where they should come to, i.e. you, should they need any further explanation or whatever, that kind of thing. Just as a bit of goodwill, a bit of communication. 9.99 times out of 10, yeah, no problem. So you introduce yourself to the neighbours and you tell them that the work you're going to do, let's say windows and new doors in this instance, and you just say to them, should there be any excessive noise kind of thing? There shouldn't be, because we're really good at what we do. But just in case you've got any queries as well, I'll give you my details. Again, 9.99 times out of 10, they won't have a problem with that. Yes, give us your details. Now, instead of giving them a card, you're going to do something else. You will explain to them that if you give them a card, as most people normally would, it stands a good chance of getting lost, because after all, it is just a small bit of cardboard, in all fairness. And so therefore, what you do instead is just give them a fridge magnet, and it's got your details on. If they just stick that on the fridge, they'll know where you are straight away. They don't have to go hunting for it. Your number's on there. They just give you a call. And what you also do as a little bit of goodwill is point out that you are going to be moving some rubbish, let's say, debris, from their next door neighbours. If they've got a bit, and I stress a bit, of stuff they want to take to the tip, to get rid of it, you just leave it in the yard and you'll do that for them. Goodwill gesture, like I say. Now, the thing is this. What you've done is, if they are, say, a number 9 you're working at, then number 11 and number 7 have now got your contact details. And they already know that you're doing new windows and doors for their neighbour. That's great for a start, because they're now aware of who you are, what you do. Now, once you've done the job for the person in question and they're happy with it, they're really chuffed with it, they've looked at a great job and everything else, and you then say to them, what I want to do is leave you my details just in case anything, well, you got any queries about anything, whatsoever. I'll leave you my details, and instead of giving you a card, much like you did with the neighbours, I'll give you a fridge magnet. That way you'll never lose my details. Just put it on the fridge and I'm there anytime you want to give us a call. If there's something you're concerned about, a query, doesn't matter what it is, just let us know. So now there's 3 dwellings that have got your contact details in full sight of anyone and everyone that goes to that fridge. Now, people talk, and the thing is, you get the person you've done the job for, they're really happy with it, so they get friends round, maybe the neighbours come round, relatives, all that kind of thing. Someone, somewhere along the line, if it's only for a drink of cool water or get the milk for a cup of tea, is going to go to the fridge. They see on the fridge door there's a magnet there, and it's from a builder in this instance. It could be insurance, it could be anything else, but a builder. And because people are curious, they ask the owner, why have you got a builder's fridge magnet on your fridge door? What's that all about? They then explain, oh, this is this nice company, this nice guy that came and did my windows and doors, really good, made a fantastic job, this. And what they've done is a little bit of selling for you. They've actually sort of generated almost a referral for you. And the thing is this, who do you think that people are going to call their friends, their relatives, if they want windows and doors? Who is going to be the first person they call and say, do you know that the guy that did your windows and doors? What was their details again? You said they did a really good job and everything. What were their details again? You're going to put yourself in top of mind of those people, the visitors, even the neighbours for that matter, because let's face it, there is a certain element that want to keep up with the Joneses, I think it's normally called. And if your neighbours have new windows and doors, it may be that the ones either side of them might decide, maybe not right there and then, but sometime in the future, that they also want new windows and doors. And guess what? They've already got your details, and you've earned a bit of goodwill by just taking a bit of rubbish away to the tip for them. So again, chances are they're going to call you. Now that is lead generation, and it's cost you nothing other than about 20 pence English money for the cost of a fridge magnet. Now, if that isn't good marketing, good lead generation, cost-effective lead generation, I don't know what is. That is a great strategy for lead generation with just a fridge magnet, and I will see you next time.